Okay, part 3. What does housing look like in Toledo? Like I mentioned before, Toledo is a mid-sized Midwest city, and so we do not have nearly as much population density as you're going to see in coastal markets and major metropolitan areas. Most of our housing stock is single-family homes. We do have multifamily. There's plenty of duplexes, quads, apartment buildings, but you're mostly going to see single-family homes. And again, with the name of the game being cash flow here, that's going to be your C, C+, and parts of C- areas. Some investors I talk to, they want a nicer home, and so you can do that in B and B- areas. Just know that you're going to have much less cash flow, but you will get that higher appreciation in the long run. Now, there are 3 major areas that investors look at in Toledo. First and foremost, the bread and butter area is what's called West Toledo. This is going to be your zip codes of 43612 and 43613. Housing here was built in the 1910s and 1940s. The second area is South Toledo. That's going to be 43614. And this area, the houses here were built in the 1950s to 1960s. And then lastly, Reynolds Corners. So this zip code is 43615, and I should say parts of 43615. The housing here is a hodgepodge of 70s to 2000s construction, but again, mostly it's C, C+, B- type areas. Now, other areas of Toledo that investors do look at, one of them is called the Washington local area. And what this is the old Washington Township, as it was annexed by Toledo. They said, sure, we'll join Toledo, but we're going to keep our school district. And so what you have is you have a separate school district in the city of Toledo that is not Toledo City Schools. And this is going to be the very northern border of the city. So parts of zip codes of 43611, 12, and 13. Now, the zip code of 43623, this is the most northwestern part of Toledo. And the benefit here is you have City of Toledo, but a lot of these neighborhoods are Sylvania schools. Sylvania being a northwest suburb of Toledo, you have City of Toledo taxes, but Sylvania schools. And so a lot of people like living in this area as well. And then the other areas that I call the marginal areas of town are the 43606 through 09 zip codes. Now, all of my properties are in 43607, and they do absolutely fine. This is just where it becomes a neighborhood to neighborhood, block to block area, to where you can be in a gorgeous area. You know, everybody keeps their lawns well, the houses are maintained, and you go a few blocks over or maybe a quarter mile down the road, and it's no longer that nice little neighborhood, right? So along with that is, let's talk about the D-class areas. And I have a lot of people that call me and say, hey, I want that $50,000 3-bedroom, 1-bath house in a D-class area. So these properties are going to look great on paper. Yeah, you can buy it for $50,000 and it's going to rent for $900 a month. But I call these paper profit areas simply because the profits are on paper and they disappear when silly stuff happens. And this is going to be people moving out in the middle of the night, turning off the gas, the house freezes, pipes burst, random doors getting kicked in. You get the idea. And every time property management has to go out there to address these issues, you're paying for it. So you can make money in D-class areas, but you really have to be local, you have to be hands-on, and you have to be willing to put up with a lot of silliness. All right, so next video is going to be part 4, the Toledo lead ordinance.